Okay, so I made a script that helps us rename textures. This is my main script. It also works it works from a server, so everybody has it plugged in by the pipeline, and then every update or additional scripts here can be made by me and don't need any other person's work. So I did this rename texture script to rename multiple files. Usually when baking textures from ZBrush, it tends to change names, like every single asset has its own subtool name, and so like problematic. So usually when we work in ZBrush, we switch to bake into UVIM version, and I'm gonna show you how I can like rename multiple elements here. I'm just gonna keep it different so it doesn't matter what is named here. I'm gonna plug in this one, and here I'm gonna name asset So if we have like, we know that it's like in a UVIM space, and we just keep this default setting for this space, and we can pick one of these normal mechanic, we can pick one of these three and or put in a custom one. So we have the name, the subname, and the UVIM. We can go to a normal, go to cavity, and we can custom. But first we have to check this. So everything is checked. So this was for UVIM. Now I'm gonna go to UVITile 1 because it's easier. I'm gonna print screen it just to have it. I have it here for comparison. So I'm gonna go to this one and change the folder placement. I'm not gonna focus today, just to make sure that it's the. So here's the rename, and now I'm gonna check the UVs. So I changed the grid settings to expand it. So I'm gonna go to U1 the first textures. It was use 1v1, so it was converted into the this one was converted to this U5 V20. Let's check U5 V20 with U5 here V20. This one 1v9 1195, and let's check the U5 V U10 V16 U10. Let's go. I went too far. UDIMS goes only from 1 to 10 or from 0 to 9, depending on the U10 V plus V sorry 16. So it's this one 1160, and it works. And as for this one, the only difference between this one and this one, when I have this checked, I find these numbers and add 1 to them. So I'm just gonna change it. Based and new X. So we have this. I'm gonna print screen them. Screen. Just to remember it, and I'm gonna rename it. So it's like a 0 based, and execute. And this one 1000 because it's the first one. And let's now check 1045. 1045. It's this one, so it should be like we have here U5 V5, so +1 or -1, -1, -1. So it's U4 V4. So U4 +1 is U5 V5 because it starts from starts from 0, and this one are 1 based. And let's check the 1170 1170 1170 1017, so it will be 916. So it works, and this how we can like go from 0 based UVITILE or 1 based UVITILE to UDIM and rename all the textures that are inside the folder. One more thing, like when I go here, and for example I'm gonna go back here because every single one is UDIM already because it was renamed, and then if I like copy this one, due to the fact that the base name is like the same, then we cannot have two files with the same name. I just did a conditional here, so it will put one same folder. So here I will have an error that there are two of the same name, so I can delete this one and execute it one more time and have a new name here. So that's it, and it's, in my opinion, it helps a lot. It reduces time used for the wasted time used for repetitive tasks, and this is why me as a character lead here started working on some scripts, and nowadays I'm working with other teams also, helping them out sometimes. For the time being, this is made like it's a hybrid a bit, because this was made in UI designer library. Here was Qt designer, Qt creator. This is done by PySide with by hand, and also like shot modeling tools. Not this one. This one is complete mel. UV. This one is like Python with CMDS commands, so mel commands probably with the UI. Same this one. Times is just faster. New shot modeling is like available for 2020. It has dynamic UI, so it was written in PySide too. Also, this here are like written in PySide. I think this one sanity checker, I think it's like it was a Qt, so it's like importing a UI and then converting and then attaching. Nothing. So that it uses the Qt Zarden UI file, and this also this one. So that's it.